Hello, and welcome to another challenge from the Advent of Cyber from Try Hack Me. We're in a new section, OSINT. So, what's the story today? Grinch Enterprises has decided to use the Best Festival Company to try their new ransomware service. While they think that this is a great proving ground, McSkitty is adamant to determine their goals and share them with the wider security community. Can you use your open security intelligent methods to find out more information about their ransom game? So the learning objectives is understand what OSINT is and where it originates, understand the implications of OSINT and how it can be used for reconnaissance and information gathering, and learn how to conduct an OSINT investigation to gather information on an individual. So OSINT, or open source intelligence, is information that can be it's obtained from free and public sources. So when you're doing penetration tests or red team engagements, you will utilize OSINT a lot on a target, right? You will want to find as much information, free and public information, that you can on your target. And free information such as Facebook, Twitter, GitHub, LinkedIn is a good example. Like if you can start finding the hierarchy of organization, if you can start finding executives and things of that nature, that would be really good. So OSINT is an extensive term. It's an overarching term. So ClearNet is what I described. Is that's where you will use your traditional web browser, and then there's the darknet, which is special software and additional configuration commonly used by privacy-minded individuals, whistleblowers, censored people, criminals, journalists, and government law enforcement agencies. Such examples: Tor, Freenet, I2P, IPFS, and ZeroNet. We will not touch on the darknet. We will only focus on ClearNet. So, ClearNet is more often used due to the vast amount of public data. I should also mention with darknet, as it says, it needs additional configuration, and you should really use this at your own risk because it's pretty much a no man's land, and any and everything is on there. It's not censored at all. So if you don't know how to utilize it, how to configure it, don't go on there, because if you do use it and you use it incorrectly and you stumble upon something that is criminal, you could be liable. So I just want to throw that out there as well. So the process. So when you're conducting an OSINT investigation, each team and individual will have their methodology to approach the task. No two methodologies are the same. So the model is below: data, information, which is broken into intelligence, report, then the decision, and then the change. And then you have the roller coaster, which is the client, the source, the monitoring, the select, finding, acquisition, indexing, synthesis, and dissemination. So, client, what is the question or objective? An example is email. The source, what is available on the objective? Email servers. Monitoring, what is happening with the objective? Email has been inactive. Selecting and finding, where's the objective? How can we identify the objective? Examples: ClearNet, Gmail. So this is everything that dealing with email. Acquisition, how can we get the objective? Leaked database. Indexing, how is the objective retrievable? dehashed. So we're dehashing. Synthesis. How can we combine this objective with others? Identify information from email and dissemination. How can you action quantify this objective? Report plan. And account discovery and analysis. So, when analyzing a target's account, we are commonly looking at the following objectives: identify real or personas, identify email, locate linked accounts, history, information from posts. So you're trying to find real people, you're trying to gather as much as you can about the person. Like, do they post at a specific time? They might post on Twitter Tuesdays at 12 p.m., right? They might be active on Twitter from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. during their lunch break. They might accept everyone on LinkedIn if you go to a specific school, right? These are things that you will find out during your OSINT investigation. Google Dorking. So now, you could use Google besides searching. You could use it for dorking. Now, this is where you can be even granular, and this is where you can use specific syntax to find even more stuff. And this is just a short subset. So, site specifically searches for a particular site. So, in this example, we're only looking for Google, everything on google.com. File type, we search for a particular file type in the query. So, in this example, we're only looking for PDFs. Link, searches for external links to pages. So, for example, we're looking for keywords. In URL, searches for a URL matching one of the keywords. So, in the in URL, we have the keyword. Before or after, we're using to search within a particular date range. So here, it's before January 1st, 2000. So between the year 2000. So January 1st, 2000 to January 1st, 2001. So all of 2000, give me everything. OSINT and the blockchain. So with the introduction of Web 3.0, a decentralized web protocol set in its infancy, and the increased popularity in cryptocurrencies, OSINT from a blockchain technology and decentralization perspective has become increasingly important. A core principle of blockchain technology and decentralization is anonymity. How can you gather information on a target if they are anonymous? So, there are a few tools such as BlockTrail, Bitcoin Who's Who, GraphSense, and Bot Explorer. So these are some of the tools that you can use for OSINT. And then going deeper, so OSINT is searching and identifying information, but you could use it, for example, GitHub. So an example here is an unintentional information link where a company has forgot to delete their API keys from a JSON file, which is very important because in a previous challenge, challenge 14, with the DevOps, where we talked about how the API key, application programming interface keys, are very important, right? So you don't want to leave those laying around. They made a new commitment to their repository with the thought that no one can access those keys anymore. But again, GitHub, this repository is public. So if it's public, anybody can view. So anyone can look at a public repository commit history and view exactly what was deleted and added to the repository. So that's what was added here. So you can see redacted, so they removed it. Now, compiling an investigation. The most daunting part of an OSINT investigation can be starting and putting all of the pieces together. So you're almost always be have a starting. So you no need to worry because you'll always have a starting point when trying to do the investigation. So you won't be starting from ground zero. Now, going back to the Grinch, it seems like we're responding from an intelligence officer, and we have intercepted a message, and this is our message, and we really don't know what it is, right? How about we go to Google? Let's go to Google, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to no, I'm going to paste this in 'cause I don't know what this is. Okay, it looks like it might be Russian. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we have this, and it looks like yours. So let's go to. I'm gonna go to Google. I'm gonna say Google Translate English Russian to English because I think it's Russian. And I'm going to type. I want to copy. Okay. Yeah, so I was right. It's Russian. Important. Your files were encrypted by the Grinch. We use the most advanced encryption technology. Contact your Grinch enterprise operator to access your files. Your personal ID is da da da. The operator assigned to your case can be contacted as Grinch Who 31 on all platforms. Important. Okay. So completed. Okay. What is the operator's username? Okay, so I'm going to go to Twitter. Okay. Okay. So here's Grinch Who, right? Okay, so remember, because we're doing OSINT, and I want to say Twitter. Okay. And what is the name? Grinch Who? 31. Okay. What is the cryptographic identifier associated with the operator? Okay. Okay, so cryptograph. So this is Keybase IO. I'm gonna remove that. Okay, what is the cryptographic identifier associated? So that's this here. Okay. What is the Bitcoin address of the operator? Okay, I think it is. Let me see. This BC. Yep. What platform does the operator leak the Bitcoin address on? Let's see. Hold on. Okay. Let's Great Shoe. Christmas Stiller. Okay. Okay, what platform? Okay. Okay. No. Okay. What is this? What platform does the operator leak the Bitcoin address to? So let's try Blocktrail. Blocktrail. Okay. Okay, so it wasn't Blocktrail. Bitcoin Who's Who. Bitcoin Who's Who. Okay, because we're trying to find. What platform? Let's see. GitHub. I just guessed with that. Let's see. So it's not this, and I just guessed because with the number. So here's GitHub, and repositories. Yep, there you go, right there. What is the operator's personal email? Okay, so it is going to be. So I'm going to say Grinch who? Wait. Okay, I'm gonna say here. In URL. Grinchu 31. So Twitter. This is here. I just saw it. Okay, Grinchu. Okay. 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 There's Facebook. And I know it, the last two answers are Facebook. But I can't get there. Facebook.com. Okay. Okay, because it. Site, file type, link, and URL. Let's see. Can be found here. I don't want to download. see. Cheat sheet. Let's see. In text. So maybe I'm not using this correctly. Let's see. And title. Da, da, da. Okay, so let's go back to the GitHub and let me see. No. Okay. Christmas Stiller. Trying to see if there's anything here. Christmas Hater. Okay. Tree. Okay, nothing's here. Docker. Nothing's there. License. Nothing's there. Wiki. Okay, so let's see. Nope. We'll check that out. Christmas Hater. Okay. Okay, there are. So we're going to show activities. There are two repositories. He joins one other repository. Okay, so let's try insights and commits. There were four. Okay, so we found it. So under network graph, again, so the OSINT under network graph, we see Dante Heath at gmail.com. Okay, let me try to refresh. Dante Heath, because we're looking at the changes. Dante Heath, and that's correct. And the name, Dante Heath. And as you can see, they removed it. Hold on, let me put this here. And we answered it. So you see here for the Chris Bash tree, they had created by Dante Heath, and then they removed it, right? These red is showing that they removed it. They're like, we don't want to be exposed, so they removed it. And you are the best. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, and then these are people just responding. But yeah, so it's like we found you, Grinch, Dante, we found you. So yeah, so again, this is just showing a little bit of OSINT. We had to use GitHub, looking into the insights inside the network. I was looking into the commits because I wanted to find, and I thought it would be under the commits, but it wasn't there, which was really weird. So, but it was under networks, which was okay. Timeline of the most recent commits, because I wanted to see the commit history of actual code, and then we could actually see it, and then from there we can see the changes that the Grinch was doing. So the Google, what I was doing with Google was a red herring, but I just wanted to show all of my steps. So I learned quite a bit because I really don't do OSINT a lot, and so this was fun. So I learned a bit, quite a lot, and I hope you have learned quite a lot too. And I will see you in the next challenge. Have a good day. Bye.